Well, good morning. So, last day on the Motatapu track now, and over to Arrowtown and through Macetown. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Macetown, a derelict old mining village. I'm looking forward to it. So, there's two climbs today. One's called Big Hill, and I think we get more views of Lake Wanaka and also the Remarkables by Queenstown as well. Then there's a second climb. I might have to do that one by myself. It sounds like most people are going to take a four-wheel drive track out and avoid the second climb because there's a four-wheel drive track that takes them to Arrowtown. But the second climb is part of the TA, so I'm determined to do the official TA track. I'll be doing that second climb as well, and it sounds like there's heaps of views into Wakatapu Basin as well, so might get some extra nice views when I do that. But anyway, we'll push on. Beautiful, beautiful day again. We're heading up that ridge there, straight behind me, and we'll get up onto this big hill and see what the views are like. I'll show you when I get there. Bye. Well, if there's such a thing as a nice upward gradient, I guess we've had it. Coming up this ridge from Rose's Hut has been about as pleasant as it can get for an uphill, and it does get steeper. You might be able to see some other hikers, but we've got switchbacks up this next section, and I imagine the summit's just up the top here somewhere. I don't think that one's necessarily a false summit. So anyway, we'll get up those switchbacks and I'll show you when I get there. So we'll have a look over there in a moment. We may even get a view of the Remarkables, but we're pretty close to the high point now. Those switchbacks were okay. There was a straight ridge climb to get up to this point. And there we go. Absolutely gorgeous. And here, let me guess, Netherlands? Yeah. Oh, we've got more people here from Netherlands. Just ones. I can't believe the amount of people from Netherlands. For a little country, I think half of Netherlands is here doing TA. And if I zoom in here, there's our view of Lake Wanaka again. Wow. Oh, here's the sign for the saddle coming up. And I think just over there in the background, I'll zoom in on it in a moment. I think we've got to actually glance at the Remarkables by Queenstown. So here's our sign. Rose's Saddle, 1,270 above sea level. Now, I don't have a big zoom because I've got it on anti-vibrate because I'm moving. But just in the background there, that's the Remarkables there, the real rugged, peaky ones in the background. I'll zoom in and get a photo for you. Well, that's going to be our last view, I think, of Lake Wanaka. I don't think we get a second view of that, so farewell, Lake Wanaka. Okay, so there we go. You probably won't see the poles on the video, but we're straight down that ridge now, and then we're going to hit a river, and there's a high route and a low route. The high route's for flooded river. We don't have flooded river, so we're going to walk down the river, eh? You looking forward to cold feet in the river, Christine?
Oh, no.
No. So this is us, the low water route. and it just looks absolutely gorgeous, this river. So clear, and this is a little tributary. We'll get into that main river and all the way down the river to Macetown now. Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous little walk down this river, but far out, man, that water's cold. My feet are throbbing. Well, that water is so clear, but it's so cold. My feet are actually hurting. I'm not actually enjoying this too much. I just want to get some warmth in the back of my feet. So that's where we're heading. Well, the valley's opening up a bit now, and it's really good. We've got some little flat areas on the side of the river we can sort of walk through here. Christine's the same as me. Her feet had just gone numb, it was so cold, so try and get some feeling back in our feet again. And apparently somewhere here, I don't know if it crisscrosses the river, but we do come across a four-wheel drive track apparently. I'm not sure if that happens before or after Macetown though, but we'll find out. So we've actually seemed to have linked up with a four-wheel drive track now. So this sort of comes beside the river here and just crisscrosses it, and that's fine. When we're stuck in the river walking continuously down it, that's when our feet actually got painful and numb. But yeah, this is actually getting pleasant now. You know, we're going the right way. So this is Macetown, which is a derelict old mining town. And it's just an old building here. I'm not sure if we can actually get into it, if the door opens or not, but yeah, I don't know what else we'll find hanging around here. We're gonna have a break to eat for lunch anyway. Yeah, go, you can get in. Don't bump your head, Christine. Well, g'day. Christine, she's gone down a four-wheel drive track with Ian and Dave, who are a couple of other TA hikers that we've met. Lovely guys. They've all opted to take a four-wheel drive track down a lower route. They're not interested in climbing Big Hill. I think I go up over 1,000 metres again, but yeah, I wanted to do the Big Hill because that's the official TA trail. So I'm on my own, but we'll meet up with them again tonight in Arrowtown anyway. So let's get up there. Apparently we get nice views into the Lake Wakatipu Basin, which is a lake by Queenstown. We'll go and have a look. I'll show you as I go. Bye. So that Coronet loop track, I'm not sure what that is, but I think Coronet might be one of the ski fields up above Queenstown. Yeah, that track sort of heads off down here. But my track, Big Hill Saddle, only 2.5k they say, but it might take me a while with elevation. I've got to head up here. Let's go. Well, we're back to the traditional TA here. I've come up out of that valley, round to the right, and straight up the ridge. No switchbacks again. Typical TA, straight up the ridge. This is a path I'm on here. I know it swings around to the left, and it's called Big Hill. I'm suspicious, but I'm not sure yet. The saddle up here, I can see something white in the middle of my screen, and a bit of a, looks like the track may approach it from the left. So maybe that's our way up, but we'll keep going and I'll show you as I go. Well, this track is definitely not as well formed as the others. Sort of got to bash your way through and look at the marker poles and just find a way through the long grass. Oh, here we go. This is quite literally the last climb. Big Hill. Last one on the motor tapu. Let's see what it's like on the other side. I've never been cheered on before. Oh, look at that.
I think that's a bit of the Remarkables, maybe. Oh, that's pubbing a good meal, man. A steak and veg. That's just magic. So the track on the way down, far better formed. Obviously a lot of locals walk up for the view and then walk back down the same way again. Well, halfway down, or part way down, probably not halfway, the view's actually better down here than it was at the actual saddle. That's not Lake Wakatipu there, that's a smaller lake. And Queenstown's in the back there, in behind those hills somewhere. So it's a pretty clear way out of here. You can see the track sidling down here. And we go down, if I zoom in here, we should go up and over this little hill down here. And we're heading into the township of Arrowtown in the background there. Well, actually you can ignore that other clip. We're about to go into my favourite beach, forest, for a little bit. And actually I can see a little bit of a sidling over here. Just in that opening. This should be quite nice. So, back to civilization with a big pipe here, but I had to ask a local because, yeah, the TA trail sort of shows you a little bit like you're off trail walking along here, but I couldn't find the actual trail, and the locals said, no, you head down here to get into Arrowtown. So if you're following me, walk down the road next door to the pipe. Well, just walking into Arrowtown there. So technically the motor tapu track done. And that was a tough track. That was up and down. As I said, not a high elevation at times. You're only 1,200 metres. But, up, down. So that's a good one to tick off. And, yeah, it feels good. I'm going to enjoy a proper bed for 2 days and a good pub meal tonight at the Fork and Tap, apparently. That's what everybody's been telling me. So, yeah, I'm going to go get a cold drink now. So this is Main Street of Arrowtown. Hopefully the bakery's still open if it isn't going there. But what a quaint little town. It's like going back in time. This is going to be cool. G'day everyone. So just summing up for the day. Man, what a neat little town Arrowtown is. It's a real unique little spot. I highly recommend. If you want to do a 0 day, I'd almost say do it here, not Queenstown. Nowhere near as many people, and it really is cool. I think I showed a little snippet of it just in the main street, so I'm looking forward to a 0 here tomorrow, definitely. Super glad I did the big hill today. Yeah, it was straight up the ridge and that, and I got up there. The views weren't spectacular, but as I came down, they actually got a lot better. It just wasn't too bad. I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I've stuck to the proper TA route, because that's what my goal was when I set up on this little adventure. So, you know, we're all going to have a good night's sleep. Myself and Christine, and we've also got Ian and Dave joining us tonight because they were struggling to get a room, so they've jumped in our room with us. There were 4 beds in it anyway. Yeah, we'll check in tomorrow, and it was a good day on the TA. See ya.